Yeah, I'm Kevin. I'm gonna play a couple songs for you tonight. Hope everyone's been enjoying the ball. And yeah, so it's actually my first time at Trinity May Ball. I don't know if any of you are first timers as well. Woo! All right. Yeah, those were some pretty good fireworks, I have to say. Yeah, so I was here doing my PhD till a year ago or 2 years ago. I'm still here just as a postdoc, but really doing a lot more music than science, if I'm honest. Anyway, this first song is about the first ever person to be called Kevin, who was an Irish saint who lived in the 6th century. This is a very random fact, but anyway. So Kevin of Glendalough was kind of a mystic who lived in Ireland and went off to live in the wilderness and just kind of avoided humanity for the rest of his life. But he gained quite a following, kind of like a cult following, and was eventually canonized as a saint. So yeah, enjoy. Can I get a reverb? Is there reverb on the guitar? Let me live in the company of men. I cannot abide. Hide me away. Yeah, so the next song that I'm going to play is called Who Are You? Which may be a strange thing to ask because I've just said my name's Kevin, so I clearly know who I am. But I think a lot of us, I mean, we know our names, but do we really know who we are in essence? And it's a funny thing, names, because names are given to you by your parents, you don't decide them. And in a way, a lot of things that you do in life sometimes start out from what your parents set you up on, and then you don't actually think about it too much until later in life. So yeah, this is a song that's kind of about that, and rediscovering maybe what you actually want to do or who you are, besides the kind of usual job society things. So yeah. Worker ants hurrying down the street, stressed out trying to make ends meet. Clock in at 9, clock out on time, locked into the daily grind. Busy worker bees, busy workers, busy workers, busy working on busy work. Rats in a cage, running on a wheel, slaves to a wage, starting to feel something's incomplete. Like we've lost the beat in a cycle of inanity, losing our humanity. Who were you before you forgot who you were? Who were you before you forgot who you were? Missing person report. Last seen in the bathroom, childhood before the light went out of your eyes. But the spark's still there, it's just hidden somewhere. If you take the time to find it, nurse it back to life. Who were you before you lost what made you you? Before you lost what made you you. Awaken, arise, step into the world as yourself, who you really are, saying this is who I am, this is who I am. Who were you before you stopped believing in yourself? Let your flame roar, but to the ground. The old ways that never served you, never deserved you. Let yourself soar, let yourself be found. Come back to life. Come back to life. When you decide to live a different life, ask yourself, ask yourself. When you decide to live a different life, ask yourself, ask yourself. In a similar vein, this is a song about finding your own style. I think even if you're doing what you think you should be doing in life, it still takes time to figure out how to work with that. Like, say you play an instrument, you start by learning other people's pieces, and only over time you may write your own songs or develop your own way of working with that. But I think that's the most beautiful part of the journey, is kind of finding a way to express yourself through whatever medium you choose in life. And yeah, I think that's the Darnedest Thing. That's what this song is called. If you feel at home in your own skin, don't need no reason to break into a grin. If you tried wearing a smile, it's good for health. And $1 million smile's a form of wealth. A fashion statement that won't break the bank. Sure to amazing, you have me to thank. If you find your style, don't need to copy nobody else. Just be yourself. Yeah, nothing could be more worthwhile Find what really becomes you. Become what fits you best. Try when you've got the changing room. Let others suit themselves. 'Cause if you learn to fly, might have to leave some friends behind. But spreading your wings, ain't that the darndest thing? From the top of your head down to the tips of my toes, each of us has a crown, and we've all got souls. From the top of your head down to the tips of my toes, each of us has a crown, and we've all got souls. So, if we own our power, might just see our finest hour, we'd be living like kings. Ain't that the darndest thing? If we learn to fly, might have to leave some friends behind. But spreading our wings, ain't that the darndest thing? Ain't that the darndest thing? Next song's an instrumental. I think it's only, so I've been playing the guitar for quite a long time. I've been playing for 20 years, which might tell you something about how old I am. But I think it's only this year that I've really started to feel connected to my own style of some sort. So this is the first piece that I felt kind of expressed that, because it kind of surprised me when I wrote it. I was like, oh, I didn't know that that was something that was in me. Because it's sort of like very percussive fingerstyle stuff I've listened to and I've tried to learn before, but it's not something that I sort of write. But that was the first time. So yeah, this is called 20 Years. So this is the song called Mastery. It's about, I guess, sticking with something for the long haul and just getting, hopefully, better at it bit by bit. Yeah. Yeah, it might take a lifetime, but what else you gotta do? Gotta do what you gotta do. It takes 10 years to grow a tree, and 100 to raise a man. I'm not sure what I can be, I just do what I can. No one learned to eat an elephant overnight. You gotta eat it, one bite at a time. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Chew slowly. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. You know what that means. One step at a time. One step at a time. Could I go that far? Would I get that good? Well, I'm taking my time. So far, so good. Could you dream that big? Would you work that hard? Try an hour or two. Just make a start. Just keep chipping at it. Keep chipping at it. 1. Keep chipping at it. 10. Keep chipping at it. 100. Keep chipping at it. 1,000. Keep chipping at it. For 10,000 hours, maybe we're gonna get there someday. So if you like that track, you can find it online. It's on my EP that I released last year, which is called Alchemical Pathway. Oh, this is come undone. So I had a normal cufflink on my right hand, except I realized that I kept knocking against the guitar during the sound check. So I replaced it with a ribbon, but that seems to be coming apart. Anyway, we'll see if it lasts till the end. Yeah, Alchemical Pathway on Spotify and other places. Yep, so this is another song from that EP. It's called State of Mind. Morning is a state of mind. Peace is found within you. Seek and you shall find. What you seek is seeking you. The sages of old long had sought what cannot be sold or bought. Sick of snails they sought a man, but none was found in all the land. Legends of old, once foretold, potentials humans hold. How does the soul learn to unfold a treasure nobler than gold? What is the path? Who looks outside dreams? Who looks inside awakens? Who looks outside dreams? Who looks inside awakens? You have everything you need. You have everything you need. You have everything you need. It's nice to see some familiar faces in the audience. Actually, can I ask a favor? Does anyone know what time it is? 1:50. Okay, good. Thank you. See, that means that I'm slightly ahead of my schedule, but that's bad because it means that I'll probably just take really long talking between songs and I'll overrun. But let's see what happens. This... Right. Sorry, I lost track of what I was doing there. This next song is not on Spotify, but for reasons unknown, I posted it on LinkedIn. Probably in a continuing effort to derail my scientific career and just become a musician. So it's a song that I wrote at the end of last year. So I wrote it on New Year's Eve, 2023, and it kind of nicely brought to a close 2 years of songwriting. So the first song that I wrote was New Year's Day, like Jan 1st of 2022, where I just kind of like woke up and wrote a song, and then I continued writing songs after that. And yeah, so I guess it's been an interesting journey for me, trying to see like what I can do in the future while kind of not being held back by the past. And that's kind of the idea of the song. It's called Tomorrows Without Yesterday. The days are numbered, the calendar said, and the clock on the wall imperceptibly sped up, or so it seemed. And then I dreamed I was living my life, except I wasn't really living, and it wasn't my life. I saw it clearly, I said, that's not me. It's what I do, but it's not who I am. And then a voice spoke, and it sounded like me, and my heart broke as it shouted at me. It takes courage to realize at the end of the road you have to sacrifice what got you there that can go no further. When it's dark you can still take heart, yeah, the light at the end of the tunnel is coming for you and me and everything that was and will be. Leave the life you had in the past, let it crumble and turn to dust and fall away, away, away. You can finally start to live your life today. What does it mean to be free? Didn't know till the day that I met me. What does it mean to you? Forget your sorrows, it's time to play. Yes to tomorrows without yesterday. Yes to tomorrows without yesterday. Yes to tomorrows without yesterday. Thank you. One of my friends commented when I sent him that song. He's like, I think this is a recurring theme in your songs, the sudden appearance of a disembodied voice. Anyway, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but it will occur in other songs as well. Just to warn you. So, it's really nice that a lot of you are here. Question, so how many people here are finalists? Oh wow. Excited? Afraid? Sad? Okay, well, this one's for you, I guess. This one is, I guess it's a graduation song of sorts. It's called Someday. Someday you will remember all the times you had here, days into months, into years. The people and places, once unfamiliar faces, now friends. And all the things you thought mattered so much, now faded, they crumble to the touch. Someday you will feel better about the things that didn't go so well. Oh well. You live and you learn, and still the world turns, and still it will turn after we're gone. Life goes on. So hold the memories close, the ones you treasure most, next to the box where you keep your hopes and dreams. And though it seems there will never be time, keep an open mind. Once upon a time, you never thought you'd make it, but you did. Was the journey worth it in the end? As we all go on to the places we will go, to the people we will meet and the people we will know. In time we will forget and leave our regrets behind. Out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. Someday you will remember this day. Thank you. Right. So I guess, I don't know. Endings, beginnings, it's just life, isn't it? But the next song is kind of following on from that. So you graduate and then you have to apply for jobs, or you have to get jobs. I suppose many of you will have jobs lined up already, hopefully. Or maybe hopefully not. It's nice to not have a job, actually, if you can afford to. But yeah, this song is about being unsuccessful in applying for things. Not to jinx it for you guys, but it's just personal experience of different things. And it's kind of a weird song. It just follows a story of what if when they told you not to reply to that email, you replied anyway, and what would go wrong if everyone did the same thing and replied to those emails where they were like, thank you for applying, you were unsuccessful, that's all. Yeah, it's called Dear Applicant. Unfortunately, on this occasion, we regret to inform you, you were unsuccessful, my dear. I fear the strength of applications this year was too high. So goodbye, so long, farewell. Please don't be in touch, we get far too much email to reply to each and every one of you, even if we try to. Dear committee, thanks for writing, I appreciate the time it took to compose such a thoughtful letter. I really should know better, but hey, email is free and so am I. Unsuccessful me has lots of time on my hands, so I press send. And just in case it doesn't get through to you, why not? I'll press it again, be nice, send it twice. Dear committee, thanks for writing, I appreciate the time it took to compose such a thoughtful letter. I really should know better, but hey, email is free and so am I. Unsuccessful me has lots of time on my hands, so I press send. And just in case it doesn't get through to you, why not? I'll press it again, be nice, send it twice. Your inability to follow instructions has broken the internet, oh horror. The destruction is appalling, the government is calling, the sky is falling, the cloud is exploding, the server's overloading. It's all because of you, what shall we do? It's all your fault, never apply again. It's all your fault. Yeah, that was another song that I surprised myself when writing. I was like, oh, this is a song that's like vaguely comedic. Usually I just write sad songs or like depressing shit. Anyway, so
grab
in the same vein of kind of wacky songs. So
I'll send you.
Some of you may know, actually no, probably none of you know, but
Thank you.
A year ago I had this idea that I would write a musical, and I've never really thought about writing a musical before, so it's a very random idea. And I've tried to, at that point I was like, well, I don't know anything about musicals, so then I spent the next 6 months or so like trying to get into the world of musicals and like be in musicals and do things around the musical theatre scene. Yeah, it's been quite a crazy journey. But yeah, so the musical that I'm writing is about a famous scientist that some of you may know, and this being Trinity May Ball, what better place to play super nerdy songs than here. So the famous scientist in question is James Clerk Maxwell, who is famous for Maxwell's equations. For any of the physicists, do we have any physicists in the house? A few. Natskis, scientists. Anyway, you're all nerds. So Maxwell actually has quite an interesting life. At the age of 40, he was a retired professor. He was already successful and basically just chilling and enjoying life. It probably helped that he was very rich. His family had like huge amounts of land in Scotland. But yeah, his biographers write that at the age of 40, he reluctantly comes out of retirement. And what he did then was to come to Cambridge and start the Cavendish Lab, which is our physics department. And he also published his famous book, Treatise on Electricity and Magnetism, which unified two previously separate topics. I see some yawns in the audience, so I probably should go faster. Anyway. Right. Why am I saying this? Yes. Well, the question is, why did Maxwell do that? And to me, the answer lies in what happened after that. So, in the short span of 8 years, he started the department, finished his life's work, and then he died at the age of 48. So what I think, and also 48 seems to be the same age and same disease, stomach cancer, that his mother died from. So maybe some sort of a family curse or something, if you wish. What I think is that one night a demon came to him and warned him, said that you only have 8 years left to live and you haven't finished your life's work, so you better get on with it. And so that's the same demon that I think Maxwell wrote about when he was talking about Maxwell's demon. But anyway, this first song is Maxwell's song. A little bit more context about Maxwell, because this song is called Daftie. And you might think, why would I call Maxwell Daftie when he was ranked as one of the 3 most influential physicists of all time alongside Newton and Einstein? You know the answer. Someone knows the answer.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Amir.
That was his nickname in the primary school.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're all seriously nerds. Yes. So Maxwell was bullied in school. He was actually homeschooled till he was maybe 8 when his mother died, and then he was sent to school in the Edinburgh Academy, where all the other boys probably found him quite strange, being homeschooled from the country and probably also quite eccentric to begin with anyway. So they call him Daftie for reasons unknown. And this is Maxwell's character song, Daftie. There will be a disembodied voice that enters later on, which is the demon. They call me Daftie, they don't care to know my name. They don't know that the world will never be the same. All they see is a boy who looks just like them. But the things I will do, none of them can. For I see things no one else has ever seen. I grasp insights that others cannot glean. I have dreams of a world that's yet to be. When I listen to the wind, I hear voices calling me through the trees. Hail Maxwell, fulfill your destiny. Then come away with me, come away with me. So call me Daftie, I don't mind. I know someday it's gonna be my time. I may seem slow, but one day you'll see. The world will know who a Daftie can be. I'll show the world what a Daftie can do. Thank you. Also shout out to anyone who was bullied in school and made it here. Well done you. Right, so that was the Maxwell song. The next song is the Demon's song. Can I get another time check? Please, thank you. I should really just get a watch, but I don't use watches. 2:08. Oh. I may have to think of more songs to play. Okay, anyway, right, 2:08. Good. So now I'll give you a 5-minute lecture about Maxwell and things. So where does the demon come in? Well, this is again, I guess this is probably the next song in the musical, if it were to be a musical. One day, maybe I'll finish writing it. So the demon comes to Maxwell and says, okay, you have to finish your work. And in order to convince Maxwell, he shows Maxwell a glimpse of the future and says, well, you're going to leave this huge legacy. You're going to bring people all these inventions and technological developments. Like, you could argue that the modern world that we have with electricity, smartphones, and all kinds of devices is Maxwell's world. It is an electromagnetic world. So yeah, the demon brings Maxwell around in a car, lets him listen to the radio, and then sits him down at the table and says, okay, now do your work, like finish the equations. The world needs them. And this being fiction, Maxwell does succeed in the course of one song to complete his life's work. And the demon then drags him up to the front of the stage and starts to chant, Maxwell, Maxwell. So if you wonder what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing. Feel free to join in if you like chanting Maxwell. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that song, so let's get into it. Oh, one more thing. The demon and Maxwell are very different characters. You could say they're kind of foils for each other. Maxwell is like a classic scientist, quiet, nerdy, introverted type. The demon is super extroverted and chaotic. When I wrote, so I wrote the previous song first. I wrote Daftie first, and I thought, okay, it'll be like sort of folksy vibe for the musical. And then this song came, and I was like, okay, no, it's a rock musical now. So I expect the demon to scream. Checking Maxwell's demons in the house. I got my phantom power on the mic, that's right. Ready or not, the future's here. Hit me with your electric lights. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, have you ever seen an automobile? Or a radio tower on top of a hill? 24/7 broadcast, day and night. Maxwell's waves in electromagnetic flight. Go, Maxwell, go. Ooh, Maxwell, Maxwell, Maxwell. Come on, Maxwell, crank up that car radio for me. Today's feature is on James Clerk Maxwell, the 19th century Scottish physicist who gave us the laws of electromagnetism. We also have him to thank for the world's first colour photograph. They say you started colour photography, but watch this, they've got colour TV. Better than your spinning wheels, so we drove children's toy any day. What can I say, it'll blow your mind, baby. What do you think, Maxwell? My head is spinning. Yeah! Welcome to Maxwell's world. Welcome to Maxwell's world. Yeah! And it's all because of your equations, Maxwell. What? Which ones? I have so many equations. Div of E equals rho over epsilon naught. Curl of E is minus partial B partial T. And the curl of B is mu naught J plus epsilon naught partial E partial T. There's one more. Div of B is 0, at least we still think so. No magnetic monopoles will find them someday, maybe. But I didn't write those equations. I don't understand. Ah, Maxwell, 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 Maxwell. Your theories were so complicated, it took a second scientist so that we could understand them. Heaviside had to simplify it for us. You see. Soon Heaviside's divergence and curl swept through the science world. Your quantum neons were quickly forgot. They were too troublesome, tied everyone up in knots. 4 dimensions is a lot. Vector analysis cured their paralysis. Dropping down to 3D helped to make it easy. Alright, Maxwell, it's easy now. So be a good boy and solve those equations for me. Are you done yet? Come on, Maxwell. I thought you were a smart boy. I can't think when you keep doing that. Better? Have you solved it yet? Stop, just stop. I solved the problem of Saturn's rings. Deduced their structure without seeing a thing. But electromagnetism I cannot quite envision. Not just yet. Away. See it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Yeah, Maxwell! Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up for Maxwell. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up for Maxwell. Welcome to Maxwell's world. Welcome to Maxwell's world. Maxwell, 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 Maxwell. Thank you. I played that at an open mic in town, and the comment I got from the first person who walked up to me said, "That's the most Cambridge thing I've ever seen." So I guess that just is a testament to how nerdy this musical will be. But yeah, maybe one day there'll be a disambiguation page on Wikipedia that says Maxwell's Demon Thought Experiment, Maxwell's Demon Musical. A boy can dream. But yeah, I'm gonna play just one more song for you about science, and then I'll stop with the science. This song's not really about science, it's about curiosity, which I think is the foundation of being a scientist. And it's what children have in abundance, until I guess, whatever, parents, teachers take that away from them in various ways. This song is called In Wonder. Birds know which way to go as they fly through open skies in flocks organized. Watch the clouds grow, water melt snow, cool and freeze and squeezed to ice and floating slides. There's so much more that I can only wonder what underlies it all. I don't know. How do plants eat? Why do hearts beat? Who decided what's inside us to manage such a feat? Hear the winds blow under a window. Step outside and feel what can't be shown. The great unknown. There's so much more that I can only wonder. Underlies it all. I don't know. All I know is wisdom begins in wonder. Wisdom begins in wonder. Wisdom begins in wonder. And I wonder, and it's wonderful. And I wonder at this wonderful. Okay, enough science. Here's a song about music. Can I ask for one more favor? Can anyone guess what the favor is? Yes, the time. Thank you. Can anyone tell me what time it is? 2:19. Perfect. Okay. Last song. Yeah, this song is called The Music That You Are, because I believe that everyone has music in them. And it's maybe less obvious the older you get, but if you look at a child, all children respond to music. If you look at even, say, an old person with dementia or Parkinson's, they respond to music. So I think there is something fundamental about music that everyone can relate to. And if it's something you can relate to, it's something that you can also express. So this is something I strongly believe. But anyway, yeah, there's not much else to say about this song. There's a slight sing-along bit at the end. Very, very simple. It's just and ah. So if you like, I'd be very happy if you would just hum along at the end. It'll be clear where it is, because I'll say sing, 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 and then ah. So you can follow along at that point if you like. It'll make me happy. Oh, before I end, one more thing. If you like any of the songs that I played, my music's in various places online. I've got a lot of songs on YouTube. I think almost all the songs I played tonight are on YouTube. And then there's like the EP on Spotify and stuff. I think I will also probably put out an instrumental album quite soon, because I wrote a lot of instrumentals this year. Yeah, anyway, this is The Music That You Are. Thank you, you've been a wonderful audience. Enjoy the rest of your night. Good night.
Aha! This is gonna be a problem. How am I gonna do? No, I'm gonna get rid of this somehow. Let's assume that I take this off when I
By
play.
1:30, I reckon it'll probably be gone.
I'll swallow that.
Check. Let me see. Alright.
My soul is that of a tree. I nestle among the stones. My voice is that of the wind. I sing the songs of the one with no name. Someday you will remember all the times you had here, days into months into years, people and places, once unfamiliar faces, now friends. And all the things you thought mattered so much, now faded, they crumble to the touch. Someday you will feel better about the things that didn't go so well. Oh well. You live and you learn, and still the world turns, and still it will turn after we're gone. Life goes on. So hold the memories close, the ones you treasure most, next to the box where you keep your hopes and dreams. And though it seems there will never be time, keep an open mind. Once upon a time, you never thought you'd make it, but you did. Was the journey worth it in the end? As we all go on to the places we will go, to the people we will meet and the people we will know. In time we will forget and leave our regrets behind. Out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. Someday, I'll probably turn it this way actually. Someday you will remember this day.